Hello friends, I hope you all are doing great. So in this video, we are going to learn about some important key concepts, key points related to naturalism. I already covered idealism and it is Western philosophy. But in this video, we are going to focus on some important key points, key concepts related to naturalism, and it is also a Western philosophy. But some philosophers defined that naturalism is an oldest philosophy, but we already know that idealism is an oldest system of Western philosophy. So this is actually a controversial concept. So naturalism, or in naturalism, nature is the only reality. Here, spiritual world or supernatural world did not believe by naturalism or naturalists. Here, the only thing is materialistic world or physical world. So this is the basic or important concept of naturalism. And naturalism, or we can say the father of naturalism, is called Émile Zola. Sometimes Rousseau or Jean-Jacques Rousseau is also called the father of naturalism. Even some important major proponents of naturalism like Indian thinker or Indian philosopher Rabindranath Tagore, even Herbert Spencer, Aristotle are the major, major naturalists or major proponent of naturalism. Here, next we are going to talk about what are the different forms of naturalism. So first of all, atomic naturalism. Here, Epicurus, Democritus are the major proponent of atomic, naturalism. Here the main thing is ultimate individual unit is known as atom. Atom is the base for all sources. So this is the basic things of atomic naturalism. Second is scientific naturalism. It is based on scientific principles rather than any atomic concept. And this is also subdivided into two parts. First is physical naturalism. It is based on physical science, physical laws. Next one is biological naturalism. And it is based on the theory of evolution, which actually which was given by Charles Darwin. So this is based on this theory. Next is mechanical naturalism. And here the key proponent is Herbert Spencer. And this naturalism is based on an important concept, that is, this universe or this world is actually a huge machine, and man or human beings are a teeny part of this huge machine. So this is the basic concept of mechanical naturalism. Next is historical naturalism. Here the main thing is the human history is based on the history of man's struggle in this world, in this earth. So these are the different forms of naturalism. Next, talking about different fundamental principles of naturalism. First of all, naturalism is based on nature. Here nature is the only reality. Naturalism does not believe on spiritual world or the concept of spirit or any spiritual values or moral values. This philosophy emphasized on both heredity or the role of heredity and environment for child's development. We can say that next one is this philosophy is based on scientific principle. Another fundamental principle of naturalism is this philosophy is believed on science, and this philosophy is based on child psychology. Here the main emphasization is on children, their needs, their capability, their interest. So these are the important principles, and also senses are the gateway of knowledge. This is another important principle of naturalism. Through sense organs, a child can gather any knowledge, any information, and through direct observation, he or she can gather a lot of things through environment, through nature. So this is the important principle of naturalism. So these are actually the principles of naturalism. Next we can know about, or we can say we are going to know about what are the impact of naturalism on education. First of all, aims of education. Here naturalists set about what are the aims of education. First of all, self-expression, then is self-preservation. These are the important aims of education: self-preservation and self-expression. Then is how to cope up or how to adapt to this environment. This is another aim of education. And also individual development. This philosophy also emphasized individual development, child-centric education, a child's holistic development. So these are the important aims of education according to this philosophy. Then is aims, after aims of education, next concept is curriculum. According to naturalists, the curriculum will be prepared according to the needs, according to the demands of the children, and it emphasized, or it more emphasized on child's development, their individual differences. So this is the base of curriculum. And here different subjects like science related or science field, we can say science subjects like physical science, biology, chemistry, these subjects, even mathematics, in social science, history, geography. So this kind of subjects have emphasized by naturalists or naturalism. What will be the methods of teaching according to naturalists? First of all, learning by doing. It means hands-on experiences. They emphasized on hands-on experiences, discovery method, experimentation, direct observation, sensory knowledge. So these are, and also we can say playway method, heuristic method. So these are the important teaching learning methods according to naturalism. Then is role of the teacher. What will be the role of a teacher? Teacher will be a guide, a facilitator, a friend, philosopher. They are actually stage setters. According to naturalism, teacher will be a stage setter. So this is an important point related to teacher's role. Next one is discipline. According to naturalism, self-discipline will be emphasized in an educational institution. It also emphasized inner discipline, discipline by natural consequences. And this discipline will be developed in a child through direct observation, through direct participation. So this is the, we can say this is an important concept related to discipline. We can say this is an important things of discipline according to naturalist or naturalism. According to naturalism, what will be the role of a school? This is very important. School is actually a conducive environment where a child's fully development or holistic development will be prioritized. And in this environment, child learns something through direct observation, through the introduction of natural environment. Even here the main emphasization is on playway method, direct observation, heuristic or discovery method. So these are the important concept related to naturalism and how naturalism impacts on education. So these are important things. Now we are going to know about what are the merits and demerits of naturalism. So first of all, naturalism emphasized on child-centric education. And we can say they are individual differences. So this is actually related to our modern education, in today's education. Then this philosophy emphasized on observation method, experimentation, playway method, discovery method. So these are also we can say useful in today's teaching learning environment. Even this philosophy emphasized on nature, natural environment. We already know that Rabindranath Tagore's, we can say Rabindranath Tagore's Vishwabharati Vishwavidyalaya is an example of this particular philosophy or the implication of this philosophical concept. So these are actually merits. Even this philosophy emphasized on self-discipline, inner discipline, self-control. These are the important features of today's education system. So these are important things. And also curriculum. Today's multidisciplinary curriculum is an example of naturalistic viewpoint. So these are the merits we can say. Then is demerits. What are the demerits? First of all, this philosophy is called about the reality, or the only reality is nature, rather than any spiritual values or any spiritual world. So this is sometimes criticized. And second, we can say this philosophy did not believe on spiritual values, moral values. So sometimes it has been criticized. And also this philosophy emphasized on individual development rather than social development or society. It totally ignored society. So this is one of the disadvantage of this philosophy. Also we can say this philosophy emphasized on direct observation, direct experimentation, but sometimes for a child it was difficult, or it is difficult in real world. Sometimes it will be very harmful for children or harmful for students. So this is actually disadvantage of this philosophy, or one of the disadvantage of this philosophy. And here the role of the teacher is like an observer or guide, or we can say stage setter. So sometimes it has been criticized. And also here discipline, here full freedom of child also criticized sometimes. So these are overall concept of naturalism. I hope this video, this important concepts will be useful for you all. So please do like, share and subscribe this channel, and also follow this channel, and please regularly visit in our community section, where I will make some quizzes in daily basis or some related concepts. So I hope this will be useful for you all. So thank you.